What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, after Terence Crawford stopped Errol Spence, he gets on the ropes and he exchanges words with Jermell Charlo. Now, Jermell Charlo and Terence Crawford used to go back and forth about possibly fighting each other at 154, but Jermell was always adamant about facing Terence Crawford because he felt like Terence Crawford hadn't done nothing in the welterweight division, let alone the 154 division, and that he had unfinished business with Errol Spence that needed to be taken care of before they even talked about fighting. Well, they fought yesterday, and he brutally stopped Errol Spence. So he gets on the ropes. He's exchanging words. He's taunting him. He's saying something. You can see his mouth moving, and you can see the back of Jermell Charlo's head moving. So you know it's some trash talk that's being said. Now, I want to say this. I know y'all expect me to get on here and be all down and out because I had Errol Spence winning a unanimous decision against Terence Crawford, right? I had the fight going to the scorecards. I had it a close fight going to the cards, which was set up probably a rematch, right? That's how I had it. I did not have Errol Spence being stopped or viciously being stopped. I didn't have Terence Crawford being stopped or viciously being stopped. Now, I did say it's possible that Crawford could have been stopped. Could have been. But my ultimate prediction, my final prediction, was that Errol Spence was going to outpoint Terence Crawford on the scorecards. I said no one was getting knocked out. I stood my ground and said nobody was getting knocked out. Well, you all saw it yesterday. But anyways, my point is this. I know people want me to be down and out. I'm not down and out, right? It's a new day. We on to new fights. That fights in the past, can't do nothing about it. It's over with. Earl's got to clean himself up. Earl's got to heal up, not me. I go on to the next fight. So I'm going on to the next fight. Now, I will say this. Before Crawford fought Spence, I didn't even think, I wouldn't even given Crawford a chance against Jermell at 154. I said there's no way he can go up to 154 and face Jermell Charlo, the pound for pound undisputed king at 154. I said there's no way. It's like night and day. You know what I'm saying? I said Jermell's too much, too big, too strong for Terence Crawford. I said he would be biting off more than he could chew if he moved up to that weight. That was before I seen him fight Errol Spence, who I thought Errol Spence was just as good as Jermell Charlo, if not better, right? Because they fight together and they train together. But seeing what I saw yesterday, I would now say that Terence Crawford versus Jermell Charlo is more realistic than it's ever been. And I think the fight is much closer than it's ever been. Now, I would like to see Charlo go up and defend his, not defend his title, but go up and fight Canelo, and hopefully Jermell wins, right? Because if Jermell wins, he would be the two-time undisputed in history, like Terence Crawford. And then he can come back down to 154, and then we can have a mega fight, right, between them two. If he loses to Canelo, he can still come down and do it, but it depends on how he loses to Canelo. If he loses to Canelo like Spence lost to Crawford, I wouldn't want to see the fight at that point. If he loses a close fight to Canelo and he's able to still have his dignity and he can move back down to 154, I would love to see that fight. So that's my take on this, guys. I'm very interested to see how Jermell handles Canelo now at this point, and I want to see them two, Jermell and Crawford, fight at 154. I think that is a good fight. I think that's a big fight, and I want to see that one. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm out.